Hey guys, welcome back to Daegu Life. And if you actually sat through my last video from start to finish, I commend you because that was a really long video. So I really hope to never make a video that long again because that was a long time for me to talk and it's a long time for you to listen. So from now on I'm going to try and keep them really short, maybe 5 minutes, 6 minutes tops. So today, I kind of wanted to give you some facts about Daegu and where it is in Korea and why I wanted to go there. So when I applied to EPIC, I did request to go to Daegu. And so these are actually some facts that I found out about it that made me want to go there. So fact number 1 is it is the 4th largest city in all of Korea. So it's smaller than Seoul and Busan, but it's still a fairly big city. It's got a population, so fact number 2 is it's got a population of 2.5 million people. So it's about the same population as Toronto, Canada. Or if you've been to Japan, it's about the same as like Maabashi in Gunma. So number 3, it was formerly called or written as Daegu, but it's still referred to by some people as Daegu, but they've changed the writing for it to Daegu. So whether you call it Daegu or Daegu, it's the same thing and Koreans will understand you either way. It's the home of Samsung. So if you are a big fan of Samsung products, then this is a place for you. I'm really looking forward to getting a new Samsung Galaxy S5 when I go to Korea, because right now I have a Galaxy Q and it's a couple years old and it doesn't really work anymore, but I definitely love Samsung products. That's my Samsung plug. Okay. They are famous for their apples. So I guess Daegu has a really good climate for growing apples, so they grow a lot of apples during the springtime and and harvest in the fall. So I'm really hoping that apples will be a lot cheaper in Daegu than they might be anywhere else. So number 6, they are the self-proclaimed fashion capital of Korea. So why is that? Well, they have, not only do they have an Apple industry and a Samsung industry, but they also have a really big textile industry. So they make a lot of fabrics and they produce a lot of clothing there. And so because of this, they kind of consider themselves to be really fashion forward and to be very well dressed. And they kind of are a little more competitive with Seoul in that respect, that they're saying we're the fashionable ones. So I'm hoping for some really awesome shopping. Fact number 7. So Daegu is home of, I think it's Key from SHINee. I don't listen to SHINee. I don't know any of their members. I'm sorry. So if it's Key or K, I don't know what it is. It's also the home of Jun K from 2 p.m. And this is where I'm not sure. I think it's Ue or Uhi and Kahi from After School. Without being able to see the Hangul, I have no idea how to pronounce Uhi or Uhe. So if you're a fan of After School, please don't kill me, because I find that sometimes the romanizations don't actually help with the pronunciation of names. But, so those are 4 celebrities who are from Daegu. In Daegu, they speak the Gyeongsang dialect, which is, it's sort of like Middle Korean, whereas the rest of Korea speaks New Modern Korean. So they speak a dialect that's more tonal, meaning like the way you say things counts as like the meaning of the word. They have some vowel contractions, they pronounce some consonants differently, and they have some grammatical differences as well. So if you it's best to learn New Modern Korean because you'll be understood everywhere in Korea. But as a foreigner learning a dialect, it's going to be very interesting because it's not going to be what a lot of Koreans expect to hear from a foreigner. And the Gyeongsang dialect counts for both North and South provinces. So even in Busan, they speak this dialect, but it's still different from what they speak in Daegu. So fact number 9, they are part of what was formerly known as the Shilla Kingdom. So in sorry, I'm like getting distracted by how long this video is being. So, long time ago, Korea was divided into 3 kingdoms: Baekje, Joseon, and Shilla. And these kingdoms all kind of warred with each other. And in the 7th century, Shilla actually defeated Baekje and Joseon and united Korea for a very short period of time. Number 10, Daegu has a lot of hot springs. They have a lot of hiking. There's some archery ranges. There's some horseback riding. They have arboretums. So if you love nature, this is the place for you. And so I think this was like the main reason why I really wanted to go to Daegu, is because I love hiking, I love archery, I love horseback riding. So I'm definitely going to take advantage of, you know, what they have to offer as far as nature. I come from a really small town. I don't really like a lot of city. And then our +1 fact, so it's basically 11 facts, is that Daegu is on the KTX line. So KTX is the Korean bullet train, so I can go anywhere from like Seoul to Busan really easily, and then anywhere else in Korea really easily because they have this bullet train access. So there you have it. There are some, 10 + 1 facts about Daegu and why I decided to go there. So I'll see you next time, hopefully in Korea. Bye now!